Happy day after Christmas. I made it through. I made it through. How did you guys make it through Christmas? For me, the Ravens played, and they played well, and they beat Houston, which always puts me in a wonderful mood when we win. But also, my family, we played Uno after dinner, and we had an amazing time. And this helped me get through. We also talked about my uncle, and we talked about how much each one of us missed him. This is the first time in 50 years that he did not walk through that front door on Christmas. And so it was different, not seeing his smile, not listening to his laughter, but nonetheless, we all were able to make it through. How did you make it through? What did you and your family do? And how are you going to continue to make it through? Because Christmas is only one day, guys. So how are you going to continue to make it through your trauma, your setbacks, your grief, whatever it is that you're dealing with? What is your plan to work through it? I recommend therapy. I recommend therapy because therapy has been a tool for me that I have used, I would say, the last 30 years to deal with grief, to deal with job loss, to deal with relationship loss, any type of trauma or traumatic event. I got hit by a car years ago. Therapy has been the consistent tool in my life that has helped me to work through my problems and issues. For me, therapy, one of the main reasons that I recommend it, guys, is because for me, it is a safe space. It's a safe space to be honest about what you're going through. I always am honest with my therapist because this is the only way that she can really understand where I am, how I'm feeling, and why I'm feeling that way. This is the only way that she's able to assist me and that she knows which tools to give me to help me work through it. You got to start with honesty about where you are. And so in therapy, I get the tools that I need to help me to work through. Sometimes it's just a good space to vent. It's a non-judgmental space to vent, to get it off your chest, to be honest about how you feel and the hurt and the pain that you feel. And so I recommend therapy to anybody who's going through anything. Just having that person who is not a part of your situation to listen non-judgmentally and give you tools to help you work through it is phenomenal for me. And so it has helped me tremendously. And I recommend it to anyone who thinks that they don't need it. Therapy is like for everybody. It'll help you if you allow it to. It'll help you if you do the work. It's like anything. If you don't do the work, it's not going to work. It's like that saying, if you believe you can, you will. And if you don't, you won't. It's that. If you don't put in the effort, you won't get anything out of it. But if you go in thinking, I am trying to become a better version of myself, I'm trying to work through some of this pain, trauma, or whatever it may be to become a better version of myself, it'll work if you do the work. So I hope that this video helps. Grief is a real thing. It comes in at times you don't even expect. Sometimes it just shows up unexpectedly. But as human beings, we all need someone to help us work through things in our lives. If you break your leg, you will go to the hospital to get the doctors to x-ray it, maybe even have to do an MRI. Then they'll set it. Then they'll put the cast on it. They may send you to a specialist, but if you break your leg, you wouldn't just lay around and not go to the hospital. It is the same thing when you are emotionally or mentally broken. It's the same thing. Or if your heart is even broken, it is the same thing. You have to go and seek the help in order for you to heal, process, heal, and move forward with your life. I pray that this video has helped somebody. I pray that it encourages somebody to seek therapy today, especially if you're somebody who has a job and you have insurance. You should definitely go to therapy. It'll help you. It'll benefit you. And it's a safe space. I hope that you continue to grow. I hope that you continue to grow and develop into the best version of yourself. Because if you're not growing, what are you doing? You're wasting time and space. We're not here to be stagnant. Life is about growth. You should be consistently growing, consistently moving forward. This is Ty. Have an amazing day.